Excuse
Phone
me there.
now. Oh, hey, how's it going?
It's going good, sir. Can you please put your hands up? I need to pat you down, sir.
Oh, once again, are you serious with this shit? No, I'm joking.
Yes,
You got
sir.
me. How you doing, though?
I'm doing
How you
good,
doing,
sir.
though?
Thanks for asking. You can put your hands down,
That's
sir. You're good.
freaking wonderful. What's that?
Let's do outside.
Oh, I
I got a
said,
question, though.
We've been hit.
I
Oh,
said
he's
got a
coming to
question,
shoot
though.
us. He's coming to shoot us.
put your hands down. You're good.
Who's shooting? Who the fuck's shooting?
Dropping
I
out.
have to take care of that.
I need phone ASAP.
Anybody on scene?
Gonna be at the prison. No one's on scene though.
I'm going on in front. I got
Daniel,
a,
what's
the
his full
officer.
name? What's his full name?
Kirkland
Daniel
Comfort.
Kowalski. It's a blacked out Dodge Charger.
I got shot by a Tommy gun.
Suspects are involved. Can we get a rundown of what happened?
Alright, we need to get him inside and secure.
Maybe that would be. I heard Daniel Kowalski. I don't know the other officers were involved. I didn't see him, but the officers did see him, I think. And my officer said he also get hit by a Tommy gun.
He's got head wounds. We gotta send him to EMS.
Inside.
Alright,
No,
I'm gonna need
those...
officers going around the outside the perimeter. Can we get Air 1 up? And then we're gonna need officers to breach into prison.
Did you guys get the suspect? How is it code 4? OC
only...
came on.
Bella talk.
Thank you,
Blacked
appreciate
out
that.
Charger
So-
was. 1 second, Bella. A blacked out Charger was seen leaving. Heading down Sneer Freeway. Apparently, they're involved in the Alpha.
So go get a car and take him down to EMS. Make sure you have 2 units.
The car's flipped.
Keep an eye out for that black 4-door Charger.
You guys need to take him to EMS, yeah?
Alright, can I get some going up the highway, and watching down the highway on the way up for a blacked out Charger?
I'll take the officer. You stand back.
Watch out,
and
watch
take
out.
off.
Go ahead, take.
Can I get some officers surrounding the prison as well?
79.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I still don't know who I'm looking
Motorcycle
for.
coming in.
Better come.
Bella, what vehicle was it?
22, that is.
I didn't see anything.
Apologies.
I didn't see anything. It was those two who saw everything. Wasn't. I was inside. They were the one
Okay,
outside.
alright.
So.
For a
black and
colored Charger leaving the scene.
Hey, Spade, we got it. We got it.
How
you doing, Bella?
Can I ask Miss Emily's phone number? If you
I'm
guys
gonna get with
don't
the
mind?
DOC that he knows more. Give me a second.
Let me see if I have it.
Just watch out. Get off the phone.
Were
get
they
off the phone. Get off the
outside
phone.
the front of
They
the
didn't,
prison? Or were they
Says
inside
for
the
it.
gates?
I don't have it.
They were
outside.
outside, not inside.
Alright, brother. Tell me what happened. Can you get on? Can you get
Is
on
he
tack?
being transported?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
He's
is
being
he being-
transported. Don't worry
alright.
about it. Don't worry about it. Come over here. Come over here.
Let me put the
Come
car
over here.
inside.
You're good. Get on tack 1 and say what vehicle was it, and did you see anything? Any mask? Any colors? All right. I need everybody on tack
Alright,
1.
TAC 1 check.
Go ahead.
Ten
Go ahead.
two.
You don't gotta say
What's
check.
his
That's-
full name? What's
Go
full
ahead.
his name? What's his full name again, Bella?
No, it doesn't.
Daniel Kowalski. That's what you
Okay.
said.
Alright, the suspect is Daniel Kowalski. He's on with a Class 2 Tommy gun. He's wearing a blue sky shirt. He's got a white vest on, a regular suit vest, and a suit pants. He's currently driving in a blacked out Charger.
There you go.
Did you see direction of travel?
He last was heading down from on Sonora Freeway from DOC to City.
We stopped traffic just as it turned into LSF. We didn't see anything. He must have merged off. After he took a U-turn and headed north.
I really appreciate it, guys.
Can you 311 his name for me?
Hey, just remember, man,
Spelled correctly,
Alpha's
alright?
TAC 1. Always TAC 1.
Copy.
Can you 311 his name, Bella?
Was he wearing a mask? That's what I'm gonna ask you first before I 311 that.
I believe he was wearing a biker helmet last seen.
Have you seen his face? Are you sure? Because I don't
It's
know.
his same
I think-
outfit. We just dropped him off at the casino because his time was over.
Oh,
Did he have a mask on?
I believe it was a bike helmet.
something
So
like
no
that.
mask, right? Okay.
It all went too fast, to be honest. He hit our car. I wasn't watching, and suddenly all I hear is
I'm
gunshots.
switching back TAC 2 at this time.
Sound traffic.
Alpha's on a B code 4.
That was
Shots fired right outside pillbox.
Oh boy, what a convenient timing.
That was good.
Alright, let's head down to, what's it called?
Guys, look. I don't know your SOPs or whatever it is, but if you have a carbine, use that fucking carbine. Walk around with that shit on your hand, alright?
Listen, sir.
Mhm.
Recently, the PD has withdrew all firearms from DOC due to recent
Oh,
issues.
shit.
I don't know from what politics is going on, but I can't even get a combat even though I'm supposed to have one for my rank, alright?
Oh.
It's a little bit complicated, alright?
Okay, okay. Nah, never mind. I didn't even know that one.
Yeah, the higher-ups are currently communicating this issue, so it's none of my business.
Alright, no, not a problem. That's cool. Alright, cool. Alright.
So you
have a
guys
good
aren't
one, guys.
armed at all?
Peace.
I've
We
got
only
the
have our
MK2.
MK2s.
Okay.
Some of us are already armed because of their previous, but I'm surprised to see Charlie, the one who shot, not armed with a Class 2, only with a combat, so it must have been taken away from him. So
I
it's a
think
big
someone
issue.
actually robbed
Was he
him.
robbed?
That's
Yeah,
yeah, he was
Charlie-
being robbed.
Charlie was robbed. He
When?
got robbed of the carbine.
His name is not Charlie. His name is Craiglin. He was being robbed.
Oh, Craiglin.
Other officer also being robbed. Mr. Michael. He also got robbed. So
When?
they both. I don't know. A few days ago, they were. I don't know where they got robbed or when. I wasn't there. I just heard about it. That's all I know.
Did somebody inform PD that this happened? I mean, we need to know if these
Yeah.
guns are on the street.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
informed. Yeah.
He's
Okay.
been informed.
All right.
Can I ask you something now?
Alright,
What's that?
looks like they haven't added our livery back yet.
Can I get Miss Emily's phone number so I can message?
I normally don't give out other officers'
Is
numbers.
it a carbine right
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
sir?
Can you just ask her
Yeah, it is.
personally? Like, I'm asking for her number. Can she
Alright.
just come and talk to me or give me her number? That's
You
fine.
must
I'm
look
not
when you
asking
get
you
there.
to give it to me.
Oh,
Just let her
gotcha,
know
gotcha,
that
gotcha.
I want to talk to her. I just don't want a 311, and it's not that important.
Yeah,
It's
sounds
just
good.
I want to talk to her.
All right,
Okay,
sounds
thank
good.
you. Thank
No
you. ma'am.
problem.
Alright, we good?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna be back up here in like 10-15 minutes. I got a meeting, but then me and another captain is gonna stay down here with you guys in case that shit happens again. Did they break anybody out specifically?
He
Or
didn't break
no?
out actually. He was being taken to pillbox by Mr. Humper and him.
I apologize.
Uh,
one
Okay.
moment.
I decided
Oh, it
to
was that
stay
same
back.
guy in pillbox that was running away from you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah. This was.
Oh yeah,
this
he
was
didn't have a
revenge.
mask. That's fine. He didn't
This
have a
was
mask.
this was a revenge case, by the way.
Okay.
He
just
was,
came, he
maybe
shot us.
after him and Mr. Tregling because of what happened in prison earlier. Maybe, possibly. So that's why I wanted to talk to Miss
Yeah.
Emily regarding that.
Alright.
I
Oh my
don't
God,
have a
Charlie.
high-ranking officer than me at this time. Mr. Michael, I'm waiting for him to talk back in action. That's all.
Oh, Bella, do you
Oh, there we go.
Me?
Yeah, I would like to
Raglan.
talk to you if you don't mind. Can I get your number too?
It's good, Holmes.
All right,
Mhm.
let's go. Let's break out of this.
Thank you.
Jay, stay. Well, yeah, Jay, stay with her. All right, don't leave her by herself.
No.
I'm about
You
to
heard?
clock off in like 10.
Yeah, but just
I
stay with her
gave you
for
my
right now, though.
number.
Like,
Yeah,
don't come on
no,
now.
no,
Did you
I
just
thought you meant
forget
like,
to
yeah.
No, just stay
say
with her
that?
real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you my number.
Great.
If you want, you can save.
Charlie.
By the way, Joseph, you were supposed to drop a 1099.
I would like to talk to you
How you
alone.
doing, bro?
It's regarding something. Okay. Can you come with me? I would like to talk to you alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Possibly corruption, something. So Mr. Daniel was here earlier, and I think it was revenge attack on my
Here, I'll go
possible
up
is
here.
maybe on Mr. Joseph, possibly on Mr. Joseph more because of what happened earlier. I don't think he was mad about Mr. Kreglin, but I think he was in between, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure.
Alright, right here should be good. The only way anybody can sneak up on us is from up top or down the tunnel.
Okay. So
Alright, what's up?
what happened was, I actually wrote down some messages for my high-ranking officer. That'll be my deputy warden, but currently he's not clocked in. So I thought you also clock in as DOC. So I thought I'll talk to you. You know.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You have authority over me, so, and also your PD. So yeah. What happened earlier was Mr. Daniel came in here. He was being sentenced. I wasn't here at that time though. And when I came in, I heard that he was talking to other officers about, give me 2 sprung. You guys took my $152 money, you know, from his pocket. And then I was like, wait, what? And then confusion was happening. I was like, are you trying to file a report against the person? And he's like, yes, I want to file a report. So I took him to Medbay in the room alone by me and him. And I took the report, and he told me that Mr. Kreglin was there. He was gonna search him, but then Mr. Joseph came in, and then he searched him. He searched him and took $152 from his pocket. And after that, he have been asking Mr. Kreglin. I also spoke to Mr. Kreglin too. He said that he tried to give it to him, but it was from his pocket, you know, not the money that he got taken by Mr. Joseph. So after that, I told him fine, and I asked Mr. Kreglin, did he actually see it happening? He's like, I asked him if he searched him or not. He's like, no, I didn't get in his pocket. The only thing I know is he was waiting for Mr. Joseph to actually search the person, because Mr. Joseph came after a very long time back. So that's why he was like, you know, giving him a chance to search the inmate. So I was like, okay, fair enough. And this thing happened, so inmate was really unhappy, and then an EMS came here. That would be Miss Stella. She spoke to Mr. Daniel, and then she spoke to me. She told me that keep Mr. Daniel away from the person, that is Mr. Joseph. So I was like, okay, fine, fair enough. I tried my best. I even told them, I even took Mr. Daniel far away, Mr. Joseph, and sat with him, asked him about his day, how did this happen, and everything I spoke about, so I can, you know, keep him away from other officer at that time. After that, we got back because Mr. Daniel wanted to, you know, make some sprunks. So I was like, okay, let's go back. So Mr. Kreglin wanted to use the snowball on Mr. Daniel, and Mr. Daniel thought that it was Mr. Joseph who threw it. I'm like, no, that was Mr. Humpa. And Mr. Daniel got rowdy again and started punching Mr. Joseph, you know. And then I asked Mr. Kreglin not to do it, and then something happened. Oh yeah, there was another cadet. at that time, there was a lady cadet, Mr. Joe Lean. That's her name. I'm so sorry. I said Miss Joe Lean. So some other cadet actually started speaking to me, and he wanted phone and radio, and then I was escorting him outside. Meanwhile, Miss Jolene and Daniels, I think they were talking. And then I don't know what happened when I came back. Then there's another report. Mr. Daniel wanted to give it to me that Mr. Jolene implanted.
Miss Jolene.
Captain,
Yeah.
I got your ammo from way before this all happened.
What? I don't want the ammo. I have it in my vehicle. I'm gonna grab it right now. Don't worry about the ammo.
I
I'm
already
good.
bought it. Don't worry.
No, I don't. I really don't want it. Please pick it up. I have lots of ammo in my vehicle. Just for the pocket
I'm just
space,
gonna
I don't
pick
keep
this
it
up.
up.
I can't pick up any. Just pick up the rest if you want.
Pick up the rest, Mr. Keglin. Thank you.
Alright. Sorry
Thank
about
you.
him.
Appreciate that. No problem. So Mr. Daniel said that Miss Jolene put him in cuffs and after that implanted a baton in his pocket. And that's when I even told Mr. Daniel that this is big accusation. You know, this one is really big accusation.
Oh, what did you say she planted in him?
Baton. Nightstick?
The nightstick? Okay.
Yeah, the nightstick. So what I heard from the story, from Mr. Craiglin, that they were on the rooftop of building number 7, I'm guessing. And then Mr. Daniel was saying that he gonna harm her. So she was afraid. That's why she dropped nightstick on the ground. But that's what Mr. Craiglin said. Yeah, I think so. But Mr. Daniel said that the nightstick was planted on him when she put him in cuffs. After that, it was being planted on him. I was like, yeah, it's big accusations. And he told me, like, obviously, like he doesn't have the body cam. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? You're in prison, you won't. But yeah, we are DOC. We always have the cameras and
they're required.
Yeah, exactly. They are required.
They're a subdivision of the police force. They're required to have camera rolling.
Yep, that's what I said.
All times.
In past, the camera can be viewed by Captain Plus, by DOC. Captain Plus. I'm a captain, but to be honest, I don't see whether it's a cap because I asked Mr. Humper if I can view the footage, and he did question me that can I actually view it, and I'm like, that's true. I have to check the sheet. Don't show me the cameras yet because I can if I don't have permission, right? So I checked in the sheet, and currently it's not given. In past, it was there. The camera footage can be viewed by Captain Plus. But currently it's not there because sheets have been changed, right? After that, some wardens have been replaced, so sheet have been changed a lot, and I don't see it in my sheet, so I can't really view the footage at this time. I'm gonna be honest, ma'am, because I don't see any statement like that, so I'm not gonna cross that line. And yeah, and I already messaged my higher up. That'll be Deputy Warden. That'll be Mr. Michael. But yeah. So I was like, Mr. Daniel already told me he did threaten about Mr. Joseph that he gonna come back and shoot him, or he gonna punch him in prison. He did tell me those things, ma'am. So yeah, I think the target was Mr. Joseph possibly, and Mr. Keglin came in between, or maybe I don't know what happened. So in the end, again, I got busy in the end with some other inmate. I was talking to him, and I don't know what happened. Again, Mr. Daniel was down on the ground, and oh yeah, in the end, yeah, he was punching, and I was warning Mr. Daniel, stop punching. And then we have to use, Mr. Humper had the metal scanner, and he used the metal scanner, and he went down. So after that, Mr. Daniel started using different name. His date of birth was different, something like that. and so they took him to pillbox. Now Mr. Humper did ask me who gonna go with Mr. Joseph. So I told Mr. Craiglin to go with him because I didn't want any more trouble in prison when people come in here. So it's like, I'll take care of the prison. If lots of inmates come, I was like, yeah, I can take care of them. So I'll sit back and I'll stay back for them. So I let
Yeah,
them
they
go
were
out.
both. We actually intervened with them at Pillbox, and they were the Mr. Daniel was running away from the two DOC officers yelling for help. So
I see. So yeah, this whole day started right from when I told you I woke up. That's what
all
happened.
right.
If you want my body cam footage or any cameras, mine, I have it. I can't take any other officers, so that's why I'm actually involving you right now. Because I actually thought I'll wait for Mr. Michael, to be honest. That would be my deputy warden. But I think it required urgent assistance because Mr. Daniel is mad and he's out for revenge. I had to actually question Mr. Daniel, like, are you sure this happened? Because your accusations you're actually using as pretty big and stuff like that. So he got mad on me that I don't trust him. But then I did gain his trust again by telling him, hey, I have to make sure that it's true, so that I have to do it. So yeah, so I think I did gain his trust again, but I'm not sure if he can still fully trust me or not. But yeah, that is the two different reports that I want to give it to you, ma'am. That's it, nothing else.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, we're gonna look into this then. All right.
Okay. You have a good day, ma'am.
Right. You too. Thank you.
No problem, ma'am.
All right.
Alright, I got a 42, so let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
You're going back in, and don't you want to go back in?
Oh, I want to go back in. Let's go. I thought you were moving
Yeah.
the car.
No, it's not my vehicle. Let me see who's.
Oh, right. I think it's the other guys.
Yeah. 213. Your vehicle is still in the tunnel area. Do you want me to move in, or do you want to take it?
He's on the phone, I think.
Hey, Bella, can I speak to you in private?
Me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Bella. Bella, I need to speak to you in private. Yeah.
You're gonna be.
Where do you want to go? Here, there?
Away from
you
people.
decide. Yeah, wherever you decide.
This way.
Yeah. What's up?
So pretty much, I'm gonna want. I know I hired him today and all, but I'm gonna want.
Listen, Bella, Captain.
I can hear you.
Charlie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's coming around the corner.
That was your thing. You threatened the shit out of him, so.
Status?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I allegedly threatened the shit out of him, so I mean, it's kind of your deal now.
Is it a gang we're dealing with, or?
You'll see
No.
how friendly.
No. Put your weapon down.
Hey, Dan.
What you mean by that, Craiglin?
Well,
How are you,
I just
Dan,
kind
my
of want
friend?
them not
I'm
here right
happy
now,
that
so we can
both
speak
of
to you in
us have-
private.
Listen. I'm
trying to
happy that
speak
both
with Bella
of
in
us
private, so
have become
I'm
friends.
gonna go check on that prisoner, alright?
Appreciate it. Hang on, yeah, just so they're out of here.
So wait a minute. Who threatened who? What did I just hear, sir?
Okay, so whatchamacallit, I know I just hired Daniel today and all that. I mean, I hired him mainly because of the fact, I knew him. He's CMT. Figured we could, have some CMT helping around because Leroy doesn't show up anymore, and experience, so I wouldn't have to train him or anything. And he's like blowing everything up. Like he's not a good fit for DOC anymore, as much as I hate to say it. Yeah. So like if you see
Okay.
Deputy Warden around or something like that, I would like to let him know why I want him fired. Just because, yeah. I mean, we've seen
Okay.
him fighting with inmates barehanded, and then on top of that, when we went up to Pillbox, we got him checked out and everything. And then he came back, or we were bringing him back, and then whatchamacallit, he drove us down to the casino and took him out of the car and checked his time right then and there, and then let him go because he had no time left. I mean, I get that, but that also caused pretty much, or allowed him to come back with his car and shoot us almost immediately, and that's how we were kind of shot down. Is because he had access to a garage like right away.
Immediately, and the thing is, he knew where you guys were going. Obviously,
Yep.
prison.
So, that was just a dumb idea right off the bat for him to just drive him pretty much to where he could get his guns like right away, which he did, and caused us, or me, to get shot, almost killed. And then what else? He's also, threatening
Mhm.
people like that and provoking them, as you've heard and seen. So, yeah,
I
it
have.
is, yeah.
I wanna ask you one more thing. What happened? Like, what happened? What did he say to Daniel
I
so
gotta get
bad that he came back for revenge?
Jerry can. Do I take that
Dad,
option?
make him stop pouring gasoline for the love of God. Don't use a taser, else you're gonna get us all burnt to death.
So pretty much, he was threatening him and all that, just making insults to him and all that too. And then when we were doing the MRI and stuff, when we were out of the room, we said, we should, forgot what drug he said, but some type of drug to make his heart explode or something like that. So, yeah. Then he, also just called him, now, and, was threatening him and all that. Provoking him to come down here and shoot us again.
I see. Okay, fair enough.
So, I don't know why he's, so different now and all that, but yeah.
I see. Okay, let
I
me
mean, it's
talk
so
to
bad
him.
now. The guy that we went up to Pillbox made a police report on the both of us, so we're gonna get looked into by marshals and all that. He said that
What?
he said that Daniel purposely planted the baton on him and all that, and then had us go after him. I'm about like 80% sure he didn't, because we arrived there at the same time and seen him with the baton out. So I don't think that's true. But he said that we beat him up with the batons and stuff and the metal scanner, and that or said that Joseph did, and I stood there and did nothing and watched. So that too. When I whacked him with the metal scanner, because none of us could tase him at all. So, yeah.
Okay. So you said something about planting baton on him again? This happened again?
Remember when the cadet apparently dropped her baton to Daniel because he had picked her up and then threatened to throw her off the roof?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, apparently she says she dropped it, but he said in the police report that I'm assuming he made that Daniel planted it on him.
Wait,
Or sorry,
when
not
did he
Daniel,
make
Joseph
this
planted it on him.
report? And who did he
What?
make this report to?
So I believe it was the EMS lady that was picking him up because she asked us to leave the room. And then we waited out there for a little while, and I seen that she was taking pictures of him and stuff. So, EMS doesn't normally take pictures of somebody.
I see. Okay, fair enough.
And then, right in front of me, when I was getting picked up in Pillbox for being shot, she also said that to go let one of the police officers out there know that the report that was being put on by the report that had me and Joseph in it I was here at pillbox. Oh, I know for a fact there's a report.
I see. I'm gonna ask you one more thing, Craiglin. When this baton thing happened, were you there nearby them, or were you
Who,
not there at
when
that
it was
time?
allegedly planted on him?
No. According to you, it was dropped by Miss Jolene, right? So were you
Yes,
there
that's
when
apparently
this
what
happened?
happened. And no, I wasn't, because she radioed over that she was picked up and all that. So he came up the stairs to go and investigate, and I was a little bit behind Joseph, or yeah, Joseph. So I don't know.
But did you see her dropping? That's my question.
No, I didn't. So I don't know.
You didn't.
Nope.
You didn't. Okay, fair enough. Fine. I mean, to be honest, they should be fine. They definitely, I mean, they would have the body
Oh
cam
yeah, I
on,
know.
so
Most of the stuff
yeah.
won't be thrown my way. For the most part, it's going to be mostly Daniel, and not Daniel, Joseph, and the cadet probably.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Fine.
So you, if I'm like not clocked in and stuff like that, and Marshall's here, that's probably why they're questioning
Um,
about me.
okay, I also have one more thing to say is I'm gonna ask you to save today's
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna make
whole
sure I'm gonna
body
save this in
cam.
a special uh body cam storage area, so I have this on its own,
Yeah,
just in
keep it
case.
for months. Keep it for months. I'm telling you,
Oh
at
yeah, that's what I'm
least
gonna
one
do.
month. Yeah, and say this to Miss Jolene. Pass this message to her and Mr. Joseph too. Both of
Yeah, I
them,
know.
please. Okay? They
Jolene's not
need.
clocked in though, so
Yeah. Whenever she clocks in.
Bella,
Mr.
listen, there's a
Joseph.
prisoner. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a prisoner outside that needs a phone.
Outside. Okay. I mean, sure. I can take care. I'll take care of that.
hey,
Thank you.
Joseph.
Mr. Joseph, I need to talk
Alright,
to you after
never
this.
mind.
Okay? If that's okay with you.
I
Whenever
I
you're
can tell
free.
him if you want.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Okay.
body cam is different. I still want to talk about other things, you know.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just let you tell him all, and then never mind.
Sure. Well, just tell him quickly. Keep
Who
your
am I
body cam
supposed to talk to?
footage. Keep your body cam footage
Yeah.
for your whole day today. Okay, whole day.
Yeah, no worries.
And I'll still want to talk to you whenever I'm back. Okay. 1 second.
And 9? Two's
I'm
gonna
back on duty.
1042. 10-4. 2-2 is gonna 1042 for the while.
Info.
Wait, Charlie.
Oh, excuse me, sir. You coming outside, sir? Okay. Do you need a phone and a radio, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it for you.
Where were
Craiglin, do you have any extra phone?
I needed a pay phone.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
Code zeroed.
10-4. Okay, the thing is, sir, I'm so sorry I wasn't there, but the thing is,
Thank
my
you.
officers got shot, and that's why I was in there, so that's all, okay? You have a good day, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
No problems. They
Listen,
got
ma'am.
the phone and radio, okay? Let's go, Joseph. Let's go. Let's talk, Joseph, okay?
So listen, the prisoner, he's gonna be.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
My bad.
What did you say,
Listen,
Joseph?
can you give me 1 moment, because it's about to be morning soon for me, and it's Ramadan.
What are you talking to me or?
No. I'm talking to Mr. Joseph. I don't know if
Yeah,
who
I'm
he's
sorry.
talking
Give me
to.
1 moment. Let's go inside 1 moment.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll be in a second. I just gotta change my hair.
Make sure you're safe in clothing room. Okay.
Yeah.
10-4.
10-4.
All right, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I talked with Dan. He's gonna drop all legal charges, but I'm gonna have to go with him in the court.
I see. Okay, fair enough. I
The
have
basketball
questions
court
for
in
you.
Little Seoul.
I have questions for you.
Did you hear me? The basketball in Little Seoul. The basketball court.
Yes, yes. Oh, right now?
I believe so, yes.
I wouldn't suggest you to do that. You know he's mad. You know he just hit Kreglin, and I'm sure Kreglin wasn't the target. The target was you, Joseph, and I can't give permission to you to go there, sir. I
I'll
can't
be
do
off
that.
duty, don't worry.
Okay. First of all, I still want to talk to you.
Of course,
I
man.
don't know why I keep
Sorry, yeah.
calling you Daniel, though. I don't understand.
It's
I
Danny.
just no. I
First
just
it's
oh
Joseph, now
yeah.
it's Daniel.
No, the thing is, your name was Danny, right? That's why I thought your name is Daniel.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
legally forced to change it.
it was Daniel Joseph.
Mm. It was Danny not McDaniel, so Danny O'Mick.
Oh, it was Danny. That's why I've been
Let me
calling you
send you.
Daniel.
Here
Send
is
me
my
what?
photo. Here's what I used to look like when I still used to be in the EMS, like always in the EMS.
Are you in DOC chat, by the way?
No,
Okay, go ahead and share your number with me. I'll add you there. I may
I'll
even
send
have
you a
it, to be
text.
honest.
There it is. There I am.
Yeah, I have your number. I'll add you to the chat. 1 second.
Can't believe we finally got a group chat.
Yeah, I created when Bird was Warden. That's the time we actually got a group chat where we can add people whenever we want, you know? So yeah, it's
Why
nice.
did Bud suddenly just stop coming? Because I remember like even when I was still here, like for 4 months, like he wasn't around. I remember
I
waiting to
don't
call him and he
know.
wouldn't get on.
I don't know. I have questions for you though, but I have to write this.
All right. Yep.
First of all, I want to suggest you to keep your body cam footage from today. Like, you have to keep everything that happened on today's date, okay?
Yeah. No. No worries. I'm keeping.
Okay, second thing I want to ask you. Were you there when the bad end situation happened? The nightstick one?
For the when he got the baton, no, no. Last I saw
What?
was that the last I saw I was passing by making sure everything's okay because the cadet was talking with him and the cadet was telling him to get on the wall. Then I went into the
Wait,
med
wait, wait.
room.
Cadet was telling him what?
I don't know. She was talking with him. She was talking with him.
No, 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 no. What you just said, get on the wall, did she
I'm
say?
unsure. I'm unsure if she was telling him to get on the wall or something like that. Then suddenly, like I was just running around and like I went into the ICU for the DOC, and then what's it called? I went outside. what's it called? Charlie and I were searching the new inmates that we're in, and I decided to
Yeah.
look at the GPS because I got worried. It's like that sixth instinct. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I called her like, "Where are you? Hello." And what's suspicious is that she didn't report anything on the radio when she was being carried. But I don't know, maybe they were just having fun. But when he got the baton, I'm not too sure about that. No, I haven't seen anything like that.
Let me ask you this: where this situation took place?
On the roof of the building next to the courtyard, the building next to the cell block.
Next to the cell block. So the cell block building is building number 7. So that building would be building number 6, right?
Yeah, the roof next to it, the one to the next to it.
Yeah, that would be building number 6 then. So you didn't see anything. Okay,
No,
fair
all I
enough.
remember, like all I saw, like generally just the only situation that I was a part of is that she said like I checked on in her because I noticed that she was in the roof, and she said I'm being carried. He's about to drop me. So I instantly rushed up there with Charlie, and we went up together.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. Um, okay. Okay. Thank you for the information. Is there anything else any kind of detail that you want to tell me from all this situation, even from hospital scene? What happened there? I don't know. The next thing I know is he was running away from you guys in pillbox.
Oh
I
yeah,
know that.
the car for the hospital. There are certain cars that if someone got on it first, he can't. Anyone else that tries to get in it cannot. You know those type? It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
scuff. Yeah.
yeah.
So I took him at the car, and the issue is that, by the way, the EMS is biased. By the way, the EMS
Mhm.
caused this whole issue is because when the EMS didn't notify us that he was getting up, the
Uh,
police was forced to cuff him. Police that weren't even part of the situation, police that were meant to cuff their own inmate, their own suspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they soft cuffed him when they didn't know that he had to be hard cuffed.
Okay. One second, Mr. Joseph. What's up?
I was just wondering about training today.
Okay. Don't worry. Just give us some time and then we'll be back. Okay.
Is Craiglin around? I'll just radio him if he's around.
Yeah, you
He
can go ahead
didn't
and
code
ask
zero.
for.
He said
I,
he's gonna be back. He said he was code he was 10-6 or 10-7.
yeah,
Okay.
he took a break. He'll be back soon. Okay. So
No
whenever
worries.
he's back, you can talk to him.
I'll wait for him or whenever you guys are ready, right?
Yeah, sure. He'll be back.
I'm just gonna go and hang out around the cafeteria and stuff, alright?
Yeah, sure. Is there any inmate here in
No, there's
prison?
no inmate.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
then
just kind of.
yeah, you can just go ahead. Go on your tablet to That's fine. You can do
Yeah.
that thing.
No worries. I might just go play pool against myself.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll get back
Alright,
to you.
see
Okay.
you guys in a minute. Just radio me if you need anything, and if an inmate pops up, I'll check him and stuff, alright?
10-4. 10-4. Yeah, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What was I saying?
You were saying EMS is
Yeah. So
biased.
like, he was supposed like even when I got out of the ICU, I think after we were done talking or something, or like you were talking with Charlie in the ICU, and I was going outside, and that was when the chief EMS was around. So I said a couple words, just to mess around with him. So he started punching me, and the issue is that the chief EMS started walking in between my taser shots, like she was blocking it. Like
I
I
see.
wouldn't have even. And afterwards, oh yeah, this one, Bella, this one. Afterwards, she said to stop. I realized like, all right, fine. I'm just gonna go lock myself behind the door because when I realized like if they actually wanted to do something because this was after they've been here for like 20 minutes, so I would have guessed that they've been done with whatever they needed. So just messing around. So it seemed that she wasn't done, so I decided, okay, fine, I'll just go ahead and leave. I'll lock myself behind the door. So at the ICU. So she came back, he came inside. So she came inside with him. And we kept just talking chit chat, like back and forth, just messing around, him and I. But what was the issue is that she was standing in the middle of the room, and I asked her, like, "Ma'am, are you done? What's the purpose of your visit? Can you take the inmate outside?" Because I knew if I unlocked that door and tried to take him outside, he's just gonna fight. So I asked her, "Can you what's your purpose? Can you take the prisoner outside?" She pretended to be away in her head. As soon as you walked in, she
Hmm?
instantly she instantly told that she wants to speak to you in private. I don't know what she said, but she pretended to be
Yes.
away in her head. And I was trying to tell her, "Hey, get the guy outside the ICU. You're causing issues in the DOC now." She was definitely
Hmm.
intervening. And in Pillbox, like they didn't inform us that the prisoner was going to be revived. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
And
You
what's
weren't
strange
informed
enough
that
is that
he gonna get up.
not only that is that they told us to wait outside of the ICU when he was being treated. They told us he did his MRI and all that kind of stuff. Then they transported to ICU for treatment. They told us to wait outside when we're supposed to be waiting inside to be ready for anything that happens.
Ah, it's true. I mean, you're DOC, so you should be waiting inside ICU. I mean, MRI, I understand, but hmm.
Yeah, exactly. MRI, like we will sucked by the magnets, but generally but don't worry. Like I talked with the guy, he's around. Charlie and I called him on the phone. He's messing around, but like for the he's blowing the case out of proportion. You know what I mean? He's like he explained to Charlie like he's intentionally blowing the case out of proportion. Like he's saying like crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Nothing that's like truthful. But the EMS is taking it a little bit serious. EMS is being biased too, like in action. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I see. I'm gonna be
I can't
honest.
give a
Yeah, go ahead, continue. I'm so sorry to
I
interrupt
can't
you.
give a report about it. Be honest, because we have we brought him around to like mess around too with him, and to be honest, everyone had fun. And after when he was in the car or when he was in the ICU and before we transported, I made sure to check his time of the months. That's why I didn't treat him inside. Like I ignored the brain sign injuries, the brain damage. No, I decided to take him to pillbox. And as a joke, like after we were done cheating, I was like, he was getting trying to call for help. He's telling everyone help, help, help. So I was like, as a joke, I told Charlie, "Hey, do you know any good bridges around?" So I went to the bridge next to the casino, and then I turned the car around and dropped him at the casino with the 5K, with 5K. You know, just as a nice goodbye gift since his time was over.
I see. I see. I am gonna say one thing though. Did you why did you took the prisoner from prison to pillbox to get him treated? Then why did you decide? I mean, I know his time was up, but why did you decide to let him go near at casino? Did you ask Humper's permission, or was Humper involved with this?
No, no, Humper was not involved. Humper was telling me to stop, but it was taken in a joking manner. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I see. But even if someone's time is up, Joseph, I'll tell you one thing. Why this situation actually even took place was because of casino, because of that particular. And my permission I didn't give any permission, and I don't think Mr. Humper did either. No, but I'll talk to you later. One second. How can I help you guys?
Hello. We had a quick couple of questions that we wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Earlier we
Mm-hmm.
were at Pillbox and there was this inmate, I guess, that was in there who was screaming really loud. We were wondering if any of you guys were the DOC that were there.
That will be Mr. Joseph and Mr. Craiglin. Mr. Craiglin actually 42, but Mr.
Okay.
Joseph, he's here right now, ma'am.
Okay. You mind if we ask you some questions, Bossman?
Yeah, what's up?
Joseph.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my MDT's kinda not loading right
Could I
now. I got
Yeah.
my G
Go
muscle
inside.
to open it. So can you write the notes
Okay.
while I
Think
ask
about
questions?
yeah, I got you.
I'm just I headache really bad when I'm up in Sandy and like Toledo, so
I got you.
I
I
don't know
got
if I'll
you.
be able to do it. So if you could write down
Yeah,
the
I'm
notes.
sorry. Yeah, ask away.
Yeah, my man. So I was wondering what was going on. Why that guy was like yelling so much. He seemed really like scared.
That aren't all prisoners like aren't all suspects gonna try their best to get away?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was like screaming at the top of his lungs, like bloody murder kind of deal. I was just curious what the fuck was happening there.
No, it was just the inmate being the
Just an
inmate.
inmate. Why were you guys down there?
He had a brain damage or internal bleeding, one of the two, from due to the attempts to stop him,
Attempts to stop him doing what?
attacking me and the other
Attacking you.
guards.
Okay. Did he kind of just do this unprovoked, or was there like any? I mean, did something happen?
By now, it's uncertain to say. Like, he's starting to attack unprovoked. We've actually decided. I've tried to take precautions in which to not cause any attacks by him, but believe it or not,
One second. I'll call you back.
EMS caused a little bit of provocation. We've like, for example, one time when the EMS was in the DOC, I went into the ICU and locked myself after he became provoked. EMS, like the chief, walked in with him, or he walked in first, then the EMS came. We had a small back and forth, like insult battle, if you want to say, but afterwards I told the EMS, "Is your purpose? What's your purpose here? Can you take the prisoner out?" The EMS chief pretended to be in her head until Bella walked in, even though I kept trying to contact get the prisoner outside. So it was clearly like some issues caused too. But in general, like I don't think there was much issues.
Okay. This prisoner, is he just like a regular prisoner that comes in, or is he a lifer?
Unsure.
He was a 5150, but when he was 5150, he
Oh
wasn't
fuck.
here. He just clocked in today. He came back after a very, very long time. So he got hired again on the same rank today by Mr. Craiglin Humper.
Hey guys, listen. I would advise us to go inside for no conspicuous reason. All right.
You got people hunting you guys or what?
No worries. Don't worry about it. Who's that?
Possibly Mr. Joseph and Mr. Craiglin and Miss Jolene can be targeted by Mr. Daniel.
As you can see, it's a very much of a different situation.
Some
Just,
accusations were made against these three people. I mean,
how
two
about we
people
go inside
actually.
from this way, and I mean right now, because that's his car.
Let's go. Let's go somewhere.
It's a single. It's the same suspect.
On LSF or Sonora, I couldn't see which way it went.
Not in the front parking lot anymore.
No, it drove off onto the highway, and it went southbound LSF. It's a blue Challenger. It's a suspect of the Class 2. They didn't get a good description.
Aiden, I'm gonna go to Tech 6.
Come over here.
Close the doors behind you.
I mean, outside or the inside, Aspen?
Go inside, guys. I'm trying to get ammo.
Inside the
I'm trying to
prisoners, go
get
for it.
ammo.
Blue Challenger pulled up and opened fire on DOC guards and fled south LSF.
I'm coming up north LSF. I haven't seen it come down yet. It's probably still circling
Palomino.
around.
Someone go Palomino for way.
I'm fine. I'm gonna go check the top of the mountain overlooking prison.
He got out in a hurry. I lit his ass up.
He
He
could still be around though. I'm just gonna check.
10-4. I think I chirped. Try northbound LSF. I just heard a Challenger blast past north LSF.
10-4.
Ultra blue. It's very blue.
Think Aztecas?
No.
Which vehicle did I put?
The mountain seems to be code 5. I'm gonna clear around 60 AM.
Go around the outside of the prison.
I think the immediate area of the prison is going to be code 4 for now. We can get DOC on TAC just to give us their status. It was one dude he pulled up in a blue Challenger. He got out with a class noob and fired on DOC. I shot at him. He went up to LSF and it looked like he fled southbound. He could have went Palomino Freeway or LSF southbound.
He definitely didn't go LSF.
Code 4.
Probably took Palomino if he was in bright blue.
Tag 2.
Let's.
I think.
No, we are on Tech 1. Tech 1. Mutual aid is on
DOC has
Tech
been
1.
getting targeted. We were there taking a statement from them whenever someone put up with a class noob and fire on them. They've been kind of getting targeted all day by Daniel Kakowski and his crew.
Joseph, let's go in. Let's go in.
I was code 6 with his blue Challenger for a bit.
Call Dan and.
Again?
Do you want to have him just sit up here in case it happens again?
Look. Oh wait, what the fuck?
That wouldn't be the worst idea.
Dan.
Let's come in and then talk on phone.
Piece of
Get
shit,
in.
That was not little skull. We had a deal. You're a pussy.
What did you just say?
I told you, you wait till I go off duty.
Yeah, I have no
huh?
visual.
Look at what you did. You
No
almost
visual
shot the other
northbound Los
PD. Now
Angeles
the
freeway.
PD's angry at you, huh?
I'm still clearing out Olaf. I am standing.
Where even are you right now? How are you even still alive? Listen here, buddy. It's hoops we're gonna shoot, you understand? In fact, I gave you 5 G's to have a happy ending at the casino, you piece of shit. What do you mean it's a bribery? It was meant to be a goodbye gift. Daniel, I missed you. The DOC's all empty and dark and
Okay, Sandy Shores
just
seems
quiet.
to be code 4.
Yeah, we
Deafening
can call us code 4
silence.
and come back to what they're doing. I appreciate the people that showed up.
God damn it. I'm coming down to Little Soul right now. We're gonna shoot these hoops. We're gonna end this once and for all. Get ready to get folded like an omelet. See you down at. Alright, let's. I need to go 10-7 and.
You need to go 10-7 inside. Let's go. I'll drop you.
I
Come
mean
over here.
10:42.
Yeah, 10:42. Come over here. I'll show you. I'll show you something.
Oh, can't you clock outside?
10:42 inside here because you can clock back in right here. Okay?
Yeah, but I want to leave.
Yeah. You can leave inside. Go in. Oh.
Description of what
Yeah,
they were
get
wearing,
in.
maybe?
Oh, are you saying you're gonna go out like a person?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Go
come
ahead.
with me. I need you to help me design my hooper clothes. All right, I'm gonna go hoop.
What you mean by hooper clothes?
You wanna help me out?
What you mean by that, sir? I wouldn't suggest.
It's all right.
Okay, you guys are good, right?
I hope so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I almost put that guy down. I'm not gonna lie. He fled pretty quick.
Yeah.
I did ask to get inside. You know. Thank God he was targeting me.
I didn't think he had the balls to do it with us standing right there. I'll be real.
I think Mr. Joseph,
there's
Mr.
a guy who
Keglin, and possibly Joe Lane they may get targeted, especially Mr. Joseph at this time. So.
Listen, he's targeting me alone. He's targeting. He made it clear in the call with Charlie. He's targeting me alone.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Tony?
All
Alright, I have to go 1042. Excuse me, please. Captain, please, if you
Alright.
come with me.
He's 42ing. Is that okay, ma'am? If you want to talk, you
Yeah.
need to
Please, if you
talk.
No,
come
it's
with
fine.
me. Thank
Okay,
you.
fair enough. Go
Gosh.
ahead.
Captain, you better not. It's my own off duty. Please don't tell him.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you, bro.
Jen,
You know, do something different, a
what?
little steakhouse. Up to you, bro.
Gonna embarrass me.
Steakhouse for these.
Shock got anything in it?
Is the what?
No, I'm just messing. Hey,
Are
how's it?
you
Yeah.
patting her? Did you ask her to put her hands up?
She put him up straight away when she walked out the door.
Oh, ma'am, you gotta keep your hands up, okay? Until the officer is done, okay? Oh, man. What are you
I'm not gonna
doing
lie.
today, ma'am?
She's got some weird stuff.
Bella,
on
I
her.
don't have anything bad on me, bro. It's just my
Okay,
stuff.
let me
It's
see.
just my
Let me
stuff.
check.
I think women would know more about her than me.
Okay. She's fine. She's good. You can put your hands down, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're good.
That was.
You okay?
I better check that other guy. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm okay. 40 months. Are you
I
okay?
remember. Yeah, I'm
What
okay.
do you remember? What do you remember?
What happened last time?
What happened?
Yeah.
You think we remember it the same way? What happened?
Oh no, bygones are bygones, you know.
I
I don't
don't
hold
know. Yeah.
grudges.
No.
I don't.
I heard you had
I,
a. I heard you you have to use a
I've
shitty
got-
pistol.
I got an unknown whereabouts of that other prisoner. Thingy code 0 maybe.
No,
He
it's
didn't
okay.
come. He
That's
didn't
fine.
come up to his door.
That's fine. No, I still have my combat pistol, by the way. Just so
Oh, you got
know,
it
ma'am.
back?
Of course I did, ma'am. Pretty
Oh,
was
that's
too
good. That's good.
at
The
the
same
job.
one? The same one?
Yep, the same one,
Oh,
ma'am.
good,
The
good,
same
good,
one.
good, good.
Okay.
Yep. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, that's scary looking.
Yeah.
Why are you scared?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, they don't look like DOC.
Nah,
Oh,
they are
yeah,
PD.
we're here asking some questions.
Oh,
Who asked
for me, ma'am?
questions? Yeah, we wanted to ask you a couple questions, Bo.
Oh, sure, ma'am. Come with me. Of course,
Don't
ma'am.
forget to make some sprunk so I can take that.
I
down.
didn't know that you had any questions. I'm sorry.
No,
for
no,
that.
no. Me and him were talking, and then we decided that we wanted to talk to you just to see if you knew anything.
Yeah, sure. Of course, ma'am.
No, I'm sorry, bro. Okay.
I'm gonna be in
buddy.
med bay.
Okay,
If you
I got
need me, let me know on radio. Okay, we
Sir,
can
could you repeat
come
that?
over here, ma'am. Trinity, that's fine. Okay, ma'am. What's your question?
I still can't pull out my FDT, but I always have to take notes even. So first question, I was wondering if I was able to get access
Think
to
about
like your.
think about MDT/MDT.
I can't see it right now. Like that's how bad my headaches. Now I can see.
Oh
it.
my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, no, we'll do it later. Okay, you just write the notes. When I'm up in Sandy, my headaches are too bad. Okay. Hello, Bella. I don't know if we really ever formally met. I think I knew you back when I was DOC, actually. But that would have been almost a year ago, so it's been a very long time since we've talked. But I was wondering, firstly, would I be able to get access to your guys' SOPs, so I can read them over?
Sure, ma'am. Of course.
All right. I would give you my phone number, but I physically can't right now. My fucking G.
Can
Let
you
me
give
see.
it
It
to
might
me?
take a second.
Sure.
Did you get that?
Oh, I got that.
Okay. So there's my number. If you could text me over your SOPs, that'd be great. Secondly, That inmate that was like screaming at Pillbox, you said you weren't there, but were you here before that all happened?
Bella?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
Could you just give me some
Didn't you?
context, like of the situation
Do you have a
and
private
what was
vehicle?
happening?
Mr. Joseph, I'm not giving my personal vehicle to you at this time, as I know that you're going to meet Mr. Daniel. This conversation is not for radio at all. I'm in Medbay if you want to meet me here, sir. Okay. I'm so sorry, ma'am. He radioed it to me, so I was responding to
Good.
him.
I was just
think
saying,
his
were you here like before the whole Pillbox situation? Like, were you here prior to like
thing is,
him having to
ma'am,
go?
there were things happening in prison the whole day. As soon as I woke up, there were lots of things happening, and accusations were made against two people. One is a lady, other is a male, and one person is Mr. Joseph. So, okay, I'll tell you again. I told the whole story, by the way, to Miss Emily, if you want to talk to her. But I'll give you the whole story, because I think that is the reason what is happening right now. So, as soon as I clocked in, I went in cafeteria, and there was an inmate trying to punch a DOC and then hit a DOC.
Cannon on record 0.
So, I pointed my taser at the person, the inmate, and I asked him, put the officer down. But the inmate asked the DOC to give him 2 spunk because they took $152 from his pocket. And I was like, what? And that's when they were having some conversation right in front of me. And then I asked him, then he told me, Bella, listen what they're doing. And I'm like, are you trying to make a report, sir? And I'm in HR, so I can actually take the report. So he said yes. So I was like, okay. I brought him right here in this room, and I asked him to write the whole story, whole thing, in the note. But he said he can't write because he's not educated in it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Then you can go ahead and tell me, and I'll write it down for you. So I took his report. So what he said was, when he was sentenced, Mr. Craiglin was there. Then he said that Mr. Craiglin was searching him, but then Mr. Joseph came and searched him and took his money, $152. He had like $300, maybe $350, I don't know. But more than that, he had more money, but he only took $152. That's it. And then that's the argument they were having. So I asked Mr. Craiglin, I did speak to him and asked him if he saw the money when he came in, if he even searched him at all. Mr. Craiglin said no, he was waiting for Mr. Joseph to come there and search him. The reason was he was hired today. He came after a very long break, and then he was hired by Mr. Craiglin, and that's why he wanted to offer him to search, let the inmate get searched by Mr. Joseph. So Mr. Joseph actually, he doesn't know what happened. And I asked Mr. Joseph, he said that 150, some money was, fell out of Mr. Daniel's pocket. That's what he said. But I was like, okay. I took Mr. Daniel's report, and I have everything on my body cam and everything. I wrote the whole report. So yeah, that's it. And then after that, EMS came here to talk to Mr. Daniel. So I was like, okay, I let Mr. Daniel and EMS in this room, and I went outside. And when I came back in, next thing I know is Mr. Joseph is in the same area, the lobby that is outside. And EMS was asking me to separate Mr. Daniel and Mr. Joseph. It's Miss Stella, that is Miss Stella, by the way. She wanted to also speak to me alone. So I was like, okay, let's talk. And then we spoke. She told me to keep Mr. Daniel and Mr. Joseph separated. They are, I've been told that he has been provoking the inmate. That is Mr. Daniel by Mr. Something along those lines. So I was like, okay, don't worry. I'll make sure that they are separated. So I told Joseph to step away outside of the medbay and stay away from him. I even took Mr. Daniel far away. We sat on the bench and spoke about some, how's his day going on. He told me about, past few wants and stuff, the whole story. So I was like, okay, just to, make sure that he's away from my other officers. And after that, Mr. Daniel was tired. He was like, hey, I want to make sprunk. I was like, okay, let's go back then. Because he didn't want to sit anymore. So we came back. That's when Miss Jolene, she started talking to Mr. Daniel. And Mr. Daniel asked for privacy, but I think he was just asking for, for himself. Like he wanted to do something or, go to a bathroom or something. I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead, So I left him, and then another inmate started asking me for phone and radio. His time was up, so I was escorting him. And last thing I know was Miss Jolene was talking to Mr. Daniel. Then when I came back, Mr. Daniel made another accusation against Miss Jolene that she cuffed him. I mean, Mr. Daniel actually took her on the rooftop, on shoulder, and Mr. Joseph told me actually before you guys even came, that's what I was actually asking him those questions. He told me that Miss Jolene was on his shoulder. She didn't ask for additionals before, but then suddenly she said that she's been carried, and no one saw her dropping the baton, by the way. And I heard that she dropped nightstick on the ground by Mr. Craiglin. That's what I heard. And I didn't see that. Neither those two officers saw that, but Miss Jolene actually did that. And Mr. Craiglin, that's the story I got from Mr. Craiglin, by the way, because I didn't get time to speak to her yet. And Mr. Craiglin was telling me that Jolene actually dropped Nightstick because he was threatening for her life. Otherwise, he gonna drop her off the roof because he was carrying her on the shoulder. And she was afraid of her life, so she dropped it. But Mr. Daniel told me a different story. He made second report. That is, she put him in cuffs, and after that she planted Nightstick on him. That's what he told me. And when he was running in nearby inside cafeteria, he was in cuffs. I saw him in cuffs. I was like, okay, let me take care of this. Then I grabbed him by the shoulder, told him I'm gonna do that, and then I searched him. I did not find any nightstick on him, but they said they found nightstick on him. And Daniel was saying it was being implanted by Miss Jolene. I don't know what happened. And that's all. So this situation happened, and then provoking, when we came back from the bench, Mr. Humper, that is Craiglin Humper, threw a snowball at Mr. Daniel. Then Daniel thought that it was Mr. Joseph, so he started punching him. And then the fight broke out again, and then I told Mr. Craiglin not to do that. And again, 2 more snowballs were thrown, but I think that was thrown by Mr. Joseph, not Mr. Craiglin. I'm not sure, though. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to say that right now. And yeah, things have been going south. And then in the end, I got busy with other inmate. He started talking to me. So whenever I'm back, next thing I know is Mr. Daniel is running. Mr. Daniel is getting, I don't know what happens in between those situations. So in the end, when I was back, Mr. Daniel was running away from these 2 officers, and they were trying to tase him. Then I was like, okay, that's enough. I'm gonna tase you, sir. I don't know if I tased him or not. I did try to put him in cuffs. He broke my cuffs. He ran away again. And then Mr. Humper used his metal scanner to hit him. And then Mr. Daniel got hit and he was down. We brought him to medbay. He got treated by Mr. Joseph. And then he started saying different things. Like he started saying his name is Daniel Joseph, which he asked, "What's the officer's name?" I said Daniel Joseph because his name was Danny Joseph before. And I just said Daniel Joseph, but currently his name is not Daniel Joseph, it's Joseph O. Mike. But yeah, and he said his date of birth is today is his birthday and stuff like that. So he kinda, I think, lost his mind. Something might have happened. That's what they thought. So they decided. So Mr. Joseph said that he gonna go to pillbox. He spoke to EMS on radio, by the way, and then he decided to that he gonna take him to pillbox. Anyways, let me inform you guys this too, that he's CMT and I'm a GFO. Now I don't know what happened to him. I can't even say because I'm just a GFO. He's CMT though, so he knows more than me regarding those injuries and stuff. So, and I know for the fact that if so Craiglin asked me, Hampa asked me, who gonna stay back? So I was like, if even if there are lots of inmates, I can take care. So you know what? You guys go ahead and I'll be in prison. I'll take care. Don't worry. So that's what I decided, and I stayed in prison. And they went to pillbox. I don't know what happened. I heard that Mr. Daniel was running. Something happened. EMS. I don't know. And then, yeah, one more thing is his time was up. And then they decided to leave him at Casino Garage, checked his time there, and then they decided to leave him there. And I was like, what were you guys thinking?
Sorry to interrupt there, Bella. Do you have any
obviously,
phones and radios?
just give me a minute. 10-3 for now. The thing is, they just let him use the garage right there. If they wouldn't have left him there, obviously he knows that where they're gonna go, where DOC gonna go, to prison first. That's why he knew that and he came after them right there. So yeah, this is the whole story. If you want, I can provide my body cam. Whatever you guys want, I have everything. So yeah.
No, I don't think we'll need body cam. If we do, we'll come and talk to you later. But
Okay.
for now, I don't think we need anything. Didn't you get that written down?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any further questions, Aiden?
I do not.
Okay. My kind of, I guess, final question is: so you said earlier, the prisoner, his name was Daniel what?
Daniel Kowalski.
Kowalski, and he was a prior 5150, but no longer.
Yeah, he was prior 5150, but at that time Joseph wasn't there. Mr. Joseph got hired just today.
Got yesterday. Okay. Is Daniel the inmate? Is he like an inmate that comes back frequently? Do you guys frequently see him, or is it kind of like a rare occurrence?
To be honest, I saw him when he was a 5150, maybe once before that. But after being 5150, I think today is the day I see him, because I remember this because he asked me why I didn't go to Malibu event. And he told me that he's going to pick me up. So I was like, hey, he was asking me about those. So he came after being 5150 today. So it's
okay.
You can see the timing.
Wait, you said that he came off the 5150 today?
No. He actually, the day when Malibu event was there, that was the day he actually got out of prison. And today was the day he came back to prison after being sentenced.
Okay. And back when he was 5150 was, you said Craiglin Humper? Was he around during that time?
Yes, he was around during that time.
During that time, did you guys ever have any issues with Daniel, or did Craiglin have any issues with Daniel?
I'm not sure about that. You should ask that question to Mr. Daniel, to be honest.
All right. I was just curious because I'm just trying to figure out why he would attack you guys, right? Like that was.
Yeah, I think one accusation was made about Craiglin Humper, but I think it was different inmate though. So that's why I can't really, please do not write that down. That's why I can't
No,
really
you're good. You're
comment
good.
because I don't remember who it was. Because someone was saying, this take me away from this DOC, and it was Craiglin because no other DOC was there at that time. And I don't remember the inmate name though. I don't remember it was Daniel or someone else. So I'm not gonna
It's all
comment.
good.
Okay.
All good, all good. And since have you been like around before both Craiglin and Joseph? Oh, obviously Joseph, because you said he got hired yesterday. But was Craiglin here before you, or were you like hired before him?
In DOC, I was hired before Craiglin, ma'am.
Before him. Okay. During your time working with both of them, have you ever had any issues with them? Have they ever shown any signs of aggression or anything of that sorts?
I mean, inmates say things, ma'am, but I'm not sure because I didn't see, like, for example, and like I just now said it, there was an inmate who came to me and said, "Get this DOC off me, Bella." And I was like, okay, then I told Craiglin to step back and let me take care of the inmate. And I did take care of the inmate, but I don't remember the inmate's name. So that's the only, I, I mean, he has been here for a very long time. I don't know about every single inmate. I can't. I just remember that one a few days ago it happened. That's all.
All right.
But inmate, like sometimes they even say about me, like, hey, get me away from Bella,
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, not it doesn't even have to be from like an inmate's perspective. Like, even from you, like yourself, have you ever witnessed them like be like aggressive towards inmates or anything like that?
Oh, the thing is, whenever things like this happens, I wasn't there. Nope, I wasn't. If you're asking my opinion, I didn't see anything like that. But inmates, they always say things, but they always say things though. But yeah, I
Yeah, it's all
can't
good. I
really.
mean, they do the same with PD, right? At the end of the day, you always have to take things with a grain of salt. There's always two sides to every story.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you wanna get into detail, then you gotta, see their own body cam in order to actually review the that particular moment, I would say, right?
Yeah. If you could, let Mr. Craiglin know as well as the Jolene girl, could you just let both of them know um that I'm looking to get in contact with them? You can give them my phone number, because now that you have it. Just send them my
Okay.
phone number. I'm pretty sure I think I have Jolene's number. I think I got that from her this morning. 'Cause she came
Oh.
down to PD asking for a job. But the Craiglin guy, I definitely don't have his number. So you can forward them my number if needed. Just tell them that I'm looking to talk to them about a situation. And they can just reach out to me and I can schedule something with them.
Okay. Do you want my number or no, ma'am?
I got yours. You sent it to me.
Oh, you got mine? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you sent it to me. And if you could just send me your guys' SOPs, that would be great.
Oh, yeah. 1 second, ma'am. Mr. Joseph is calling me. What's
Oh
up,
my
Joseph?
god. Captain, I'm in a shootout.
You're in a shootout, then call 911. I can't help. I'm in prison.
A basketball shootout. Hey yo, I just scored the ball. Let me send you the photo.
Okay, fine. If you're playing games, then don't call it shootout, then
Well,
you
it's a
be
hoop
brave.
shootout.
Okay, then
Daniel's
play
telling
your
you
game.
hello.
Okay, then play your game. Okay? And I'll see you later.
Wish me luck. This shot's for you, Captain. Here I go.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'll talk to you later, Joseph. I have some people here, okay? I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
Bye,
goodbye.
Joseph. I'm sorry for that, ma'am.
All good. I think once you send the SOPs, we'll be good to go.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
head out of here. And if you could
Yeah.
just send me those, that'd be great. And if we have
Yeah,
any other further questions, we'll just come up and ask, or I'll reach out to you
sure.
via text.
Sure,
I
ma'am.
appreciate you. Let's go eat it.
No problem. Hey, you there, cadet? Let me quickly take a break and then I'll be back. Are you there?